listener tonight. Let's slow down together. Breathe in gently and let it all go. You are here, in this quiet moment, where time moves slower and thoughts become clear. This is Wordy Tales, where we listen not just with our ears, but with our hearts. Here, every story is a mirror helping us see the power we already have within. Today's tale is called Small Steps, Big Results. It's a story about patience, discipline, and quiet determination about how the smallest actions, taken with love and belief, can change an entire life. So settle in, breathe softly, and let's begin our journey. In a small town surrounded by soft green hills, there lived a young woman named Mira. She was kind and curious, always dreaming of doing something meaningful with her life. But dreams, as she often felt, can be heavy when you don't know where to start. Mira worked in a local shop, helping her uncle sell clothes. Her days were filled with polite smiles, folded shirts, and the soft creak of the wooden floor. Yet, every time she passed the old community hall, she looked at the empty walls and imagined something beautiful, a room filled with colors, laughter, and art. She wanted to open an art studio for children, a place where young minds could express their feelings freely. But life, as always, had its voice of doubt. You're not ready. You don't have money. Who will come? And so, each day, Mira walked past that dream, thinking maybe one day. One weekend, Mira visited her grandmother, who lived on the quiet edge of the town. Her grandmother's house was old, but alive. The air smelled of jasmine, and the garden bloomed wild. Inside, the old woman sat near the window, slowly knitting a blanket. The soft rhythm of her hands seemed almost musical. One loop, one pull, one breath. "Grandma," Mira sighed, watching her. "Doesn't it take forever to finish something like that?" Her grandmother chuckled, eyes still on her work. "Oh, child, when you look only at how much is left, it feels endless. But when you look at what your hands can do today, it feels enough." She held up the blanket rows of colorful yarn, uneven yet beautiful. "Each line is a day," she said softly. "Not perfect, but done. That's what makes it grow." Mira didn't answer, but her heart grew quiet. That night, she couldn't sleep. Her grandmother's words echoed in her mind, "Each line is a day." The next morning, she decided to do one small thing, just one. She found her old sketchbook, the one she hadn't opened in years, and drew for 10 minutes before work. It felt awkward at first. Her lines were shaky, her colors unsure, but for the first time in a long while, she felt something gentle awaken peace. The next day, she drew again, and the next. Soon, her mornings became sacred, quiet, slow, creative. Weeks passed. Mira saved a small pot of her salary coins and small bills tucked away in a jar labeled "Someday." After a month, she used it to buy second-hand paintbrushes and a few canvases. Then she cleaned the dusty storeroom behind her uncle's shop and began painting there during her lunch breaks. Her uncle smiled when he saw her determination. "You may be slow, Mira," he said kindly, "but your heart is steady. That's how mountains move." Soon, her coworkers started visiting her little art corner. They would ask questions, and one of them even bought a painting for his daughter's birthday. It was small, but it mattered. Of course, not every day was easy. Some mornings, she woke up tired, uninspired, or doubtful. There were days when her paintings didn't sell, when people didn't show up for her small weekend art class. Once, she almost gave up, but then she remembered her grandmother sitting quietly, knitting in the fading light, never rushing, never stopping. And so Mira kept going, one line, one lesson, one day at a time. A year later, something unexpected happened. A local community center was looking for someone to organize art classes for children. One of her students, a little girl named Aina, told Tim about Miss Mira, who paints happiness. When the center contacted her, Mira couldn't believe it. They offered her a small room, free of charge, to run her classes. That same evening, she sat in her grandmother's garden, crying softly under the stars. Not tears of sadness, but of quiet realization. All those small mornings, all those patient moments had led her here. When the new art studio opened, it wasn't grand or perfect. The walls were uneven, the floor creaked, and the paint smell lingered. But it was alive with laughter, color, and joy. On the first day, 10 children came in, holding brushes and shy smiles. They painted rainbows, oceans, and dreams. And in the corner, hung proudly, was a framed piece of her grandmother's blanket with words stitched in gold thread. Small steps, big results. Mira touched it gently, whispering, "You are right, Grandma." Each line, each day, it really does grow. Dear listener, this story reminds us that success doesn't arrive in lightning, it grows like a sunrise. We often wait for the perfect time, but time itself becomes perfect when we start. Each small action you take is a seed. Each quiet effort is water, and each day you stay patient is sunlight. It may take months, even years, but one day, you'll look around and realize the life you dreamed of has quietly become real. Thank you, dear soul, for listening to this tale. If it touched your heart, please subscribe, like, and share it so others can be reminded that patience is power, and every small step matters. Life doesn't need to be rushed. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin and keep going. This is Wordy Tales, where gentle stories help you breathe, reflect, and believe again. Until next time, keep walking softly, keep growing slowly, and remember, the smallest steps often lead to the most beautiful destinations.